8,
7,
7,
6,
6,
5,
5,
4,
4,
3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1. Happy New Year! Happy New Year, YouTube! Hello, Happy New Year. I hope you all had a wonderful New Year. We enjoyed ours. It was very relaxing. And Madeline is down here wanting snuggles. Since I am sitting on the floor, she thinks that she needs to have attention. So here she is. So a couple of things that I wanted to go over was some of our kind of New Year's resolutions or our 2020 goals. Since Jesse just got diagnosed with autism in 2019, our goal was to find him a dyslexia school because he also has severe dyslexia, and the severe dyslexia was actually interfering more than the autism. And if you haven't watched our previous videos, long story short is that we could not get him into a dyslexia school because of the autism diagnosis. So we found a school for children with autism that also has a dyslexia specialist in it. With that, we moved out of state and we've just gotten him into the school right at Halloween, November 1st. Those were his first official days at his new school. So the last couple months have just been adjusting to moving up here, getting everything unpacked, getting everything taken care of like that. One of the things that we want to focus on in 2020 and definitely get into place for Jesse is a therapist. We'd like to have some type of autism specialist that can help him achieve new goals with his autism. And what I mean by that is with autism there comes specific challenges for him. It's especially making friends and understanding friendships and interactions and what's being a friend versus what's not being a friend or kind of being a bully. Another thing is making sure people don't take advantage of him because he is a sweetheart and he is so kind. Other kids will easily take advantage of him, and we just want to make sure that somebody can work with him one-on-one while coping with that and learning the difference. Another thing that we really want him to focus on is being able to maintain his emotions, which he does pretty well, but he can definitely improve on that. I think we all could, but that's a challenge for him, so we want to work on that. And then the third thing that we want to focus on is his communications. Actually, having this YouTube channel and watching the videos has really opened our eyes on his lack of communication. I think it's just because I'm around him every day and I'm his mom. I normally understand what he's talking about and I'm pretty much aware of what's going on in his life to where when he communicates with me, I have previous context of what's going on. However, from watching the videos, I've really been able to see where that is a big struggle for him. And I really want him to be able to work on that. Another thing that we would like to get in place is some type of play group for him. I mean, he does get to interact with other kids at school that also have autism. However, he desperately wants a best friend. He wants that closeness and that constant interaction. And with him, it wouldn't... Hi, Madeline. And with him, you decided you wanted some more attention. Yeah. And with him, it's just he's desperately wanted to have that best friend and that closeness for so long now. He has some friends at school and that's going pretty well, but he definitely could use some more interactions with kids that are similar to him. And so I want to get that in place for him, along with some music lessons. We think some music lessons would really do some good. We've been actually talking about this for over a year now, since before he was diagnosed, but unfortunately we weren't able to make that work back where we used to live. His classes were already full since we didn't start at the beginning of the academic year, and we couldn't get him in one that was appropriate for his age and experience level. So we're really hoping up here we can get him in somewhere. And another goal that we have for 2020 is to have a set rewards and consequences system in place for him. Any form of discipline has always been a struggle because of the fact that what works one day does not work the next day for him. Or if we get it to even work for a week, it doesn't work the following week. And it's been a really big challenge for him because consistency would really help. With his autism, he does not comprehend actions and consequences. He has the best of intentions, but he does so many things that have negative impact on other people around him without realizing it, and or his behaviors are not ideal, or he's doing something inappropriate and he's like, but I didn't mean to, and he really struggles with actions and consequences. So I really desperately want to get in an appropriate reward and consequences system in place for him so we can be consistent with him. Another thing that we want to get in place for this year is an actual dyslexia tutor, because his reading level was so far behind. They're doing a really good job him with school, but I definitely think he needs the extra help, and a dyslexia tutor might make a huge difference for him. So I'd really like to get one of those in place, ideally within the next month or two. Another thing that I want to work on getting in place for 2020 is some type of local support group or online support group for autism, because other than you guys at YouTube, we don't have anybody else in our lives right now that is dealing with autism or understands the challenges of autism. So I think it would be really important for Alan and I to be able to have some type of support system in place just for us to help us grow and understand Jessie better. Another thing that I've definitely been doing a lot of in 2019, but I want to continue in 2020, is to learn more about autism. I really have jumped all in with both feet and trying to immerse myself in learning everything I can about autism. Sorry, my arm keeps going back and forth here. It's because I'm petting the dog down here, who's now sneezing. I would like to read more books, to do some more research online and figure out what all I can do for Jessie and try some new things. Like, I've learned about a little bit. I want to learn more about the, I can't think of what it's called. Sensory play? I think it's called sensory play. I might be wrong with that. But I've seen other people on YouTube, when they're interacting and playing with their son for like a sensory time, that they literally like lay on top of the child, which sounds a little weird, but Jessie would love that. He loves any type of like rough play like that, where he loves any type of like roughhouse playing like that, and I think that he would really enjoy that. So I want to learn more about that so we can try to get something like that in place. Madeline? Honey, it's not a real fire. I'm sorry. Do you want in this too, Madeline? Do you want to come here? There. Hi. There you go. Yeah. Do not lick me. Oh, I know you're thinking about it, dear. Another goal for 2020 is to continue puppy training, because Madeline is 8 months old now? 9 months old? No, she's still 8 months old. She's 8 months old. And she does really well, I think, for still being a puppy. But there's always room for improvement. Yeah. Another thing we're going to be working on in 2020 is growing our YouTube channel. My goal is to hit 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year, which I'm pretty excited about. I'm really excited to already have almost 50 subscribers, and I hope when I upload this that we'll actually hit 50, because we're at 49 right now, and I'm really excited to hit 50 and then 100. But I want to get to 1,000 by the end of the year. I want to really reach. This is Madeline's nose. Could you lay down? Lay down. So I really enjoy making these videos. I actually really enjoy the editing process. I love creating these videos. It's kind of a really good creative outlet for me. I do really enjoy graphic design and things like that. So this is straight up my alley and I'm really loving it. I know that editing takes a long time and it's several hours for some videos, but I do love it. I get completely caught up in it, and it's been really good for me to be able to have this sense of community with you guys and to know that you guys are going through similar things. And I love watching your videos too, because I love seeing what you guys are doing with your kids and how that's working or not working for them. So we are going to be making weekly videos, and we have decided on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern time, so you can always look forward to those. Thank you guys so much for watching our video, and we will see you in the next video. Bye!